Hello, and welcome to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Today, it's episode 5 of Workshop Wednesday. So, today, firstly, I need to say sorry because last video I said this week we were looking at starter SVs, and it's not, it's HV utilities. Next week will be starter SVs. Also, a huge hello and thank you to the new subscribers. At the time of recording this, I'm up to 90, so thank you very much. And with that being said, let's jump in. So the first one is the Utility Hauler by Ionicvision. Said he's used it in his last playthrough with weight and volume on. Uses it to disassemble raided POIs, repair, and collect resources. So it's CPU tier 2. It's got capacity for wood and ore and storage, constructor fridge, O2 station, Wi-Fi detector, and multi-tool. So let's have a look. So it looks like predominantly made of steel and container extensions. So it's got the harvester modules on the front. Looking at the exposed fuel tank and components, this is clearly not designed for any sort of combat. It's got the blue hover engines. Multi-turret at the back. So it looks like everything is accessible from outside the vehicle. So it's actually over CPU tier 2 now. No, sorry, under. So there is room for improvement. Obviously he's got the custom controls there. So 3 harvester modules, detector, multi-turret. Takes 36 minutes, 14 seconds to build. Seems to handle alright, quite nippy. Obviously with these builds I review, I try to make sure they are for vanilla and that they're relatively up to date, because as you know, there's a huge amount of items on the workshop, and finding stuff that's not necessarily for reforged and up to date can be a challenge if you're looking for something specific. So that's that one. Next we have the Chimera Utility HV. This is by Fractalite. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Obviously this is quite a large one. This was built for Excalibur's design challenge a little while ago. So this is helping with the conundrum of needing to clear an entire planet of POIs and where to put stuff. It says most HVs hit their limit after 1 or 2 POIs, and he wanted to make something that would not. So he thinks he's come close without making it a giant block of thrusters. Plus it's got the crane deco there, which looks kind of cool. So primary storage 22375. It's got 4 storage bays, all with 9125 storage. Ammo storage of 11125. ore and wood of 9,500, and then it's got 3 more VIP storages. So there's a bunch of other stuff going on. It's got 4 mining turrets facing downwards, 2 multi-turrets facing out to the rear. Both the drill turrets and the multi-turrets have their own enclosed areas and seating. So good write-up. So you can see this is quite a large HV. It's got the blue hover engines. It's the crane, which is obviously isn't functional, it's just decoration, but it still looks cool. So access up. Plenty of extra storage boxes as well. Side access down there. Another door there. Another door there. That must be for the turrets and stuff. And then you go down inside. Let's have a look. Medic station. Ore and wood. Switches not set for owner, not set for... Okay, so at least you can label them up on what you want to use them for. Ore and wood. Storage bay with all the capacities that I said about earlier. O2 station. There's a VIP storage. Several constructors. Front access. Clone chambers, Wi-Fi, several lockers. So this is over CPU limit, so just bear that in mind. Even if you bump it up to tier 4, it'll still be well over, but that only affects you if you obviously play with the setting on. So 4 minigun turrets, 4 rockets, turrets, 4 drill turrets, 6 Gatling guns, 2 multi-turrets, a detector artillery turret. 17 hours, 22 minutes to make. Quite a lot of resources there. Lights up where you're heading pretty well. It's quite, well, it's reasonably quick considering its size. Turns pretty well. So next we have the UA-HT770 Revenant LSV. This is by Jin. So it says HV Tier 4 Size Class 2 Unlock Level 20. Primary roles: Land Supremacy, POI, Vessel Assault, Aerial Denial, Defense, Storage Shields, Salvage, Survival. So this is an evolution to obviously a previous version. Heavily shielded, it says it's an assault tank, but obviously because it's got so much going on, I would say, you know, it's got the utility capacity. So it's got 12.2k cargo storage, 12.2k harvest storage, and 2 times 4.2k ammo storage. Constructor, med station, clone chamber, O2 station, 2 fridges, 2 armor lockers, Wi-Fi detector, shields. It says it's predominantly made of combat steel. Pulse lasers, artillery turret, rocket turrets, plasma turrets, minigun turrets. Multi-turrets for salvage after a target has been destroyed, or for field repairs of other vessels. So he's actually got custom settings in the control panel. This CPU tier 4, as he said. So this takes 5 hours 29 minutes to make. Obviously I've been through the weapons already. Rear access by the looks of it. Blue hover engines again. So he's actually put the LCDs in that explain, like here with the ammo needed. A gunner seat, some nice LCD work there as well. So it does have passenger capability at a secondary pilot seat. Obviously some more LCD work up in the cockpit here. This has first person view, although restricted to straight ahead. Reasonable top speed. Strafes sideways quite well. Next we have the MCRN-Explorer. So this is by Revenant. HV CPU tier 2, class 1, unlock level 8. Primary roles: exploration, storage, defense, survival, utility, drone hatch, and agile. So this is obviously in the MCRN faction scheme. It says obviously that's inspired by Randall, and there's a link to the collection. So it comes with 14k cargo, 1500 ammo, 1500 harvest storage, has a O2 fridge, armor locker, Wi-Fi detector, interior cockpit access, constructor. Also has spotlight controls via the P menu, drone hatch control, production. Oh, so he's got custom controls as well in the P menu. So let's have a look. It's got the harvester on the front there, a couple of Gatling guns. The blue hover engines. So I noticed with this, even though this utility, it doesn't have a salvage turret. But I did think it's under the CPU limit, but there is space on top here for a salvage turret. So he's put LCDs up to explain all of the switch there and the cargo boxes with the volume capacity. Again, quite nimble. Reasonable strength. It does handle pretty well. And this one I noticed compared to some of the others is quite low profile, which obviously is another good design. I like the shaping. And finally, we have the Mark II Utility. This is by MasTanKeR. So this is a complete rework of his Mark I. Versatile, complete utility craft, and very functional. Obviously in the description lists everything needed. So it says it's got 8 cargo boxes, 1 ammo box, 2 fridges, constructor, medbay, O2 station, 1 harvest module, 2 multi-turrets, 1 drill turret, and 2 minigun turrets. This is exposed. See all the boxes on the back there. It's got the blue hover engines. Room for a passenger. So 35 minutes, 37 seconds production time. Needs CPU upgrade. Handles all right. Okay strafe. Obviously being exposed, the last thing you want to do is get hit by enemy fire. So that's covered the builds for today. I will include all the links to these in the description. As always, please like and subscribe if you haven't. And next week is starter CVs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.